Welcome back, my viewers and subscribers. As you are all aware, we are 3,000 subscribers and counting. And here it is. Highway Journal is on a new threshold. Yes, we are at episode number 6. Thank you for joining me once again. And don't forget to tell a friend to subscribe to UVC TV Jamaica on YouTube, TikTok. Yeah, okay guys, you also can subscribe to my X or Twitter page, as you would have known. That is at UVC_drone image to see photos of the Montego Bay Perimeter Road project. For those who use Instagram and Facebook, which are part of Meta, yes, the parent company of those two mentioned social media platforms, please type at unique_visuals_Caribbean. Follow these pages and stay tuned for more photos of the highway project, among other things. In episode number 6, you will be looking closely at the developments taking place along the Long Hill construction site. Yes, the new Long Hill bypass construction site is fully active and excavation work has started to make sure that this highway project becomes a success. And we'll be taking a closer look at the development so far along the Montego Bay Perimeter Road, which will be connected to the Long Hill bypass. say hello to this new construction site, the Long Hill Bypass. Yes, this is one of the newest features in our series, Highway Journal, and you will be seeing more stuff.
I saw the city passing by my window. Was in the crowd, but I felt so alone. Looked at my phone like every other second. My future was blurry and numb, a tunnel where there's no light. Oh, but then you came and sat right next to me. Your eyes, they glowed and filled me up. We had never met before that time, but I just knew that we'd end up. You took it, you took it, took away my loneliness. So I know it, I know it. You're making me wholehearted. Together, together is always better. I don't want to be parted. You're making me wholehearted. You're making me wholehearted. We jumped off the subway leading nowhere. Your warm hands rubbed off the cold around me. I heard you say that everything is alright, but how did you know how I felt? You saw right through me that day. I was lost in space, but you pulled me down and wiped away those cloudy thoughts. I could see the sky when you were close to me. I can't believe what you brought. You took it, you took it, took away my loneliness. So I know it, I know it. You're making me wholehearted. Together, together is always better. I don't want to be parted. You're making me wholehearted. You're making me wholehearted. I will always remember it. How you turned everything around. I will always remember it. How you got me off the battleground. How you got me off the battleground. Yeah. You took it, you took it, took away my loneliness. So I know it, I know it. You're making me wholehearted. Together, together is always better. I don't want to be parted. You're making me wholehearted. You're making me wholehearted.
This highway project will last roughly 2 years. You will see more details as soon as they are posted. As you know, the Long Hill Bypass starts from Macfield, going through to Montpelier and Chovy area, and will terminate in Bogue Reading area. Yes, this is going to be the most interesting and intriguing construction development taking place in Jamaica. This highway project is strategically located close to two important places, Anchovy High School and the Montpelier Agricultural Showground, here in Montpelier and Chovy area of Montego Bay, St. James. The elements associated with the bridge under construction here in Anchovy area is taking shape. Take a close look, guys. So much is happening as I speak. subscribers, take a good look at this view. This is the best bird's eye view of the city of Montego Bay, and this is coming from the hills of Reading District in St. James. Take a good look, guys. You've seen all of the things that you have been noticing in every single episode of the Highway Project. Guys, this is the other section of the Long Hill Bypass that is to be connected to the Montego Bay Perimeter Road. As you know, careful planning and meticulous excavation of land space. Yes. And you can see in the backdrop Oak Village and Montego Bay West housing schemes properly put together. So when a matter of time before you see the real work start to come into play as it relates to the route that will connect the Montego Bay Perimeter Road with Long Hill Bypass. Now we're taking you directly to Bogue area, where there will be an overpass and an underpass that will be linking the highway to the city of Montego Bay and other areas. Keep your eyes focused, guys. We'll be taking you to the most interesting point, and that is the major intersection along Bogue area, where ATL Automotive, JUTC, and other companies are bearing witness to this grand reorganization of the city. Of course, you'll be seeing more scenes of the drainage works that's been taking place in the area where the Montego Bay water treatment plant is located.
Waking up dizzy in the morning, we fight a lot, don't even know about what. I just want you to leave, darling. It's my only hope. Can't you see our time is up? I don't want to start over. Finally some peace and quiet since you left, so don't bother. This is how I feel now. I never had it so good. Had it so good. I never had it so good. Without your love, I know I would. I feel good. I feel good. I never had it so good. Without your love, I know I would. Waking up early in the morning without you by my side, yeah. Waking up early in the morning, and baby, I feel fine, I don't want to start over. Finally some peace and quiet since you left, so don't bother. This is how I feel now. I never had it so good. Had it so good. I never had it so good. Without your love, I know I would. I feel good. I feel good. I never had it so good. Without your love, I know I would. Waking up in the middle of the night, all alone. rising in the middle of the night. I'm glad you're gone. I'm glad you're gone. I never had it so good. Baby, I feel good. I feel good. I never had it so good. Without your love, I know I would. I never had it so good. I never had it so good. Without your love, I know I would. I feel good. I feel good. I never had it so good. Without your love, I know I would.
My viewers and subscribers, please also bear in mind when you subscribe to my YouTube page, remember when these 30-second ads come up on the screen, do not just click them out. Give them time, let they do their course. They be also supporting my channel too. Yes, this is all content creators like myself make money from YouTube. So please subscribe and support my channel and support the advertisers who appear on my channel. All I's are to be dotted and all T's are to be crossed. And so, this highway project is doing just that. Well, there are aspects that are still left to be completed. And with the remaining segments of the highway, the acquisition is currently ongoing. Trust me, what you're going to see here is how wonderful this Montego Bay River Bridge taking shape. In fact, what is happening here now is the workmen getting all the elements together for the Bonnet Bridge to be put together. This time it's Montego Hills. And trust me, what I'm noticing is that the lines have been marked out completely and all the construction work has been done to make sure the drainage system is properly being displayed. Indeed, it's interesting to see that this highway is really living up to its expectation of having the best road network and the best drainage system that can be built. From our taxpayers' dollar, you are going to get a very interesting highway that is world class. In Montego Bay, everything starts to take great shape. Yes, take a close look at how much contours have been properly been shaped and sculptured in a manner that is meticulously intact, and at the same time all matters have to be factored in when it comes to the environment. Now you can notice the Caribbean Sea from this vantage point, not to mention those wonderful floating islands or bungalows out at sea. Yes, I'm making reference to Sandals, Royal Caribbean. And you could see on my left of the screen the section of the nation's largest airport facility. Yes, I'm talking about the runway. You partially can see a section of that runway. But anyway, stick to the highway, guys. You will see a lot of more stuff going on. Yes, here we are.
It's in my back, straight
the full dualization effect is now in place. As you know, the current road network has experienced major expansion activities. Now, if you look closely, you'll be noticing a different color of the surface on the ground. Now, when you look at it even further more up the line, the work is in full progress. So much has went into this project. And here are the results, guys. Traffic changes along Catherine Hall. So, alternate routes have been easily identified on the screen, and thankfully the flagmen have been helping motorists to navigate their way in and around the Catherine Hall area.